possibly my Sheldon Cooper thing. Meow. Meow. Soft kitty. Cuddly kitty. Little ball of fur. I think she's stuck. What, you stuck? Oh, you are stuck. Well, you gotta... Boy. She has a broken foot. Or she had a broken foot. Alright, come here. Let me show them. Watch out the laptop. I'm editing. Check. See, look at her. Ow. Let go. Let go. Let go, baby. Here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but this foot right here is not right. It was broken and healed, all messed up, and sometimes they get stuck. I'm noticing. Anyway, let me do my Mr. Rogers thing and take one shoe off and the other shoe off. And I'm not going to ask you guys to be my neighbor, but if you want to, it's cool. I'm cool with neighbors. Welcome everybody to another Friday, a Friday live vlog from somewhere in the middle of Illinois. Not exactly sure. I do know there's cornfields all around me, but it's nighttime. It's dark out. I really can't see the cornfields. Hold on here. McCafe coffee. I just wanted to go live like I do every Friday and give you kind of a weekend review, I guess, because I have to tell you guys about a couple things that I'm going to be giving away, and just kind of talk about what's been going on this week. Nothing's been going on this week. It's been pretty boring, actually, up until today. Today was pretty incredible. I'll talk about it, but you're gonna see the video either tomorrow or Monday. I don't know what channel I'm gonna put it on. If I'm gonna put it on my Almost Daily Vlog channel or Monday on my daily vlog channel. I'm not exactly sure. I'm thinking I need to put some content on my original channel, on the Almost Daily Vlog channel, because that seems to be the channel over the last week that has just been jumping up in subscribers. I mean, at this rate, I would say in the next 3 months possibly, I'm gonna break 400 subscribers on that channel. You're probably thinking to yourself, 3 more months to break 400 subscribers? It takes a while. It takes me a while to build up subscribers. But I'm at 392 subscribers on that other channel. And on this channel, I think I'm like at 359. So this channel, the channel that I'm posting on constantly, I'm not really picking up subscribers like I am on the channel that I rarely post on. I think people subscribe just so I won't post. So it's building slowly, that other channel. But I did shoot a lot of video today as the cat is winding his way around my tripod, kind of scaring me. In Metropolis, Illinois. I hit Metropolis, Illinois, and I'm getting messages. I gotta leave this stuff alone. I did stop in Metropolis, Illinois. Well, the original plan was I was gonna go live within the Superman Museum. I was gonna park at Harrah's Casino, eat dinner, go over, see Jim and everybody, and hi Jen, how are you doing today? I was gonna go live inside the Superman, but instead you guys get this. When I pulled into Metropolis, Illinois, the whole city was underwater. I guess there was a huge storm this week. The river flooded and the town is completely underwater. So I could not find a decent place to park and try and get over to the Superman Museum to go live. The police were routing everybody all through the little baby mini streets there, and I ended up on some little side street, just where the water was kind of coming up. Howdy, Alex. Right where the water was coming up into town, and I found a little place to park, and I figured, why not park there and take my 30-minute break, and I'll take the camera down by the water and show some of the city flooding, because it's 2 to 3 feet underwater, and the river. What's weird is the casinos are built on boats, right? I think when you come up north here, most of the casinos have to be built on boats. That's some sort of regulation or something. I don't know why, but the funny thing is the casino's closed because everything flooded. But it's on a boat. The boat's supposed to float, but the Harrah's Casino was closed. But I parked out on the road, and I figured I'd take the camera down and show everybody the flooding on video. It's a part of town I've never really been in before, because normally I'm over by the Americana Hollywood Museum and the Superman Museum on that one street where the Superman statue is. This time here, I was forced to park somewhere totally different and found some pretty amazing things. As I was walking down the street, there was these beautiful mansions, and they were mansions. I guess back in the 1800s, that whole front street of Metropolis was known as, I was told it, Millionaires Avenue or something like that. And so all the millionaires that owned the ships that go up and down the river lived on that river street. And then the street behind it would be like the captains and stuff like that. And then the street behind that would be the scallywags. And I never knew what a scallywag was until today. But I found out. Oh, I am getting messages, but I never tipped the button that says show live messages. So I was walking down, and I was checking out some of these houses on camera as I was going, and there was this one that was just massive, and it had like a Cinderella's coach out in front of it. And so I went over, got that on video and stuff like that, and then proceeded down to the water. On my way back, I noticed on the front door there was an open sign on that mansion. And I said, well, maybe it's like a visitor center, maybe it's some sort of museum or something like that. So I went up, and then I seen on the front door they had a trip advisory sticker on it. So I said, well, it's got to be something. So I didn't knock, didn't do anything. I just walked right in, thinking it was a museum. It was somebody's house. And I met this incredible family that purchased this place, this mansion. And let me tell you the name of the mansion. It is the Riverview Mansion in Metropolis, Illinois. I got their business cards. Come to find out, it is a bed and breakfast. It is part of the Airbnb, and it's a very popular place for paranormal explorers. I guess TV shows were filmed in there. The paranormal guys, the ghost hunters or Ghostbusters or whatever, all did shows and stuff inside there. I didn't know that right off the bat. I went in and I met the family, and they let me record the whole inside of the house, and they took me to the guest rooms and stuff like that, upstairs, downstairs. It's a 3-story mansion. It's beautiful. And so I interviewed the husband. We went down in this like not a foyer, what we would call in our house is like dens, but it was like a salon. It was a salon. He said, meet me in the salon. Where in the heck's a salon in this house? I don't know. I was looking for like those things that women put on their heads, those big bowls that come down, like a beauty salon type thing. I didn't know what a salon was. And he said, no, meet me in the salon. So I went, and all they have in there is a lot of furniture from the 1700s, because a lot of the town, or a lot of the stuff they collect to put in the house is from the 1700s, not the 1800s. So I was a little bit nervous about sitting in some of the furniture. He says, no, slide up a chair, set up your camera. So I set up the camera, and I sat there and I interviewed the gentleman for like 15 minutes. Got all that on camera. Hold on a second. And then the wife came, and she proceeded to walk me around the property, showing me these amazing rooms. You know, stuff. If this place was on Disney property, it'd be $1,000 a night. So, but it's in Metropolis, Illinois, so it's not that expensive. Showing me all this incredible stuff, and as I'm going through, I'm seeing these these paintings, because back in the old days they didn't have it was before cameras, and they used to paint people, and I was getting the heebie-jeebies. And I told the lady, I go, I'm getting a weird feeling in here. Is this place haunted? And she goes, oh yes, very much so. We have a lot of paranormal people come and stay the nights here. And she proceeded to say that they had like 5 different spirits, and one was a little, every haunted place has a little girl in a white dress, but they specifically said she has blue eyes, blonde hair, and she could be seen a lot at the top of the stairs. They visually see her, and they have photographs of her. And there's like 2 other gentlemen, and that's another thing. How do you know how many spirits are in the house? She told me a story about they'll go to bed at night, they'll take off their shoes or their slippers, lay down in bed, go to sleep, wake up in the morning, there's one slipper there, and they'll get out of bed looking for the slipper. It's nowhere in the room. Go downstairs, it's in the kitchen or it's in the living room. One slipper will be beside the bed, one will be downstairs in the living room. And she said that's like what Miss Bob, his name is Bob, is what they named one of the ghosts. And how do you know that there's, if the place is haunted, how do they know how many spirits are in there? Because I'm gonna stay there. I'm gonna spend the night, and I'm gonna set up cameras all through my room, 360-degree cameras that I'm gonna plug in and let run all night long, and this camera, and I'm gonna connect to Wi-Fi and let that run all night long, and just see if I can capture something. But the stories they told me were pretty amazing. A lot of it's gonna be on the video that I'm gonna be posting soon. That was the most exciting thing that happened to me this week. And then after I finished and said my goodbyes there, an hour or 2 later, I stayed there quite a while. I proceeded to walk on down and check out the damage and everything that's underwater, without getting my toes wet. I didn't step into the water, and but I did walk right along the edge of the water, right in the city streets, and got some of the damage of the casino and stuff like that. So you guys got some cool stuff coming. I think I'm going to be really proud of this next video. Now that I am only posting videos once every other day, like on a Mondays and Wednesdays and going live Fridays, gives me a little bit more time to shoot video and stuff like that. And I think now I'm going to slowly start getting better. Alex says, and consider this dismay observation. This chamber has no window. Actually, one of the rooms, Alex, upstairs, the wallpaper looked just like the wallpaper with inside the Haunted Mansion. It did. It was the same design and everything. And I did bring that up to them also. I didn't do the whole, the whole room thing speech at the Haunted Mansion. Jen says, or you could take my way, which I think is the cat wave. What is she doing? What are you doing? Never know what she's doing. She just sits there and meows. Cats just meow a lot. You meow a lot. Yeah. But yeah, it was the actual, I've been inside like the Winchester Mystery House and other things like that. But this was the first time I've actually been in what I consider would possibly be a real haunted mansion, excluding Disney. That's not real though, but it's a real place, but something that I would consider possibly haunted, this could be it. And I did get invited to spend the night, so I will be doing that. I just need to have a trip from Minnesota back to Florida or something with an extra day to kill. I'm gonna park in Metropolis, Illinois, go see Jim, and then proceed to my room and set up ghost hunting equipment. I do have some. I have EVPs and everything, but downloaded from Google Play and Apple iTunes and stuff, or the Apple Store and stuff like that. Where you turn your mobile devices into like touch. If a ghost wants to, it could just walk up. Jen says Jim just sounds like the nicest guy. He's great. His daughter Morgan is amazing. Her husband's amazing. I really enjoy going there. And that's what I was planning on doing today. But Metropolis, Illinois, underwater. It's it's not the first time. I guess it happens a lot. It's just amazing that the river, because I don't know if you guys have ever seen my video where I took the Segway down to the river's edge, but when you're down on the river, there's a good 20 foot high levee. That water came all the way up 20 feet and flooded out the town. That's a lot of water. What? Look, you want to say hi? Come here. Look, come here. Meow. It's weird having an animal in the truck. But she's okay. I still don't know if it's a boy or a girl. I haven't looked. Acts like a girl. But it just could be a boy that acts like a girl. That looks just like my kitty. I got her. I don't know if you guys watched, but I got her at the Alabama Pioneer Museum. They may be going out of business. I have the same cat, Rick. Looks like a Bombay. I don't know what it is. Pretty friendly. It's just the lady at the museum kind of forced me to take her, made me feel guilty that they were going to take her to the shelter, and I didn't want her killed at the shelter, because who they don't adopt cats at pet shelters. What color are the eyes? Clark asked. Kind of a greenish hazel, I guess it would be called. In the center it's black, but around the color part is hazel or green. Yeah, she's pretty okay. I'm not really a cat person, but I just don't want to see animals go, get killed. So I took her for now. I was going to give her to my son, but he can't have another cat. Boy, this cat purrs. I was going to give her to my son, but he can't take her, so right now I think I'm stuck with her. And what was weird is I went to the Disney Polynesian Resort last week, and I left her in the RV. I kicked the AC on in the RV and left her in it. And I was gone for maybe 15 hours. She had food, she had water, and their AC was going, so I wasn't too worried about her. But man, after like 4 days of being with me, I never knew she would miss me that much. Now she won't leave me alone. She's constantly with me, and she'll lays on my lap, she'll climb on my shoulder, she does this stuff. Just craziness. Anyway, to keep this vlog live feed short, I wanted to tell you guys just a little bit before I get to editing videos here. If any of you guys caught my YouTube live from the Polynesian Resort, I brought this out here to show you guys. Dun, dun, dun. Now, this here is a postcard. It's a Florida coconut, but it is a postcard. And I was going to do a contest for my Patreon supporters and give this away like I did the 2 terabyte hard drive. But I came to the conclusion where I don't think I'm going to do that. I don't think I'm going to have a contest or something like that. So to any of my Patreon supporters that donate $3 or more a month, the Patreon supporters that donate $3 or more a month, usually on the 1st I send out a postcard to those people from somewhere on my travels, right? So I'm just going to pick one person that is my Patreon support, that's part of my Patreon people that donate $3 a month. And instead of sending the normal paper postcards, like I have some from Route 66 and the Superman Museum and things like that, that I still have to send out. For next month. I already sent them out this month. But someone's not going to get a paper postcard. Somebody's going to get this. Is it upside down? Yeah. Greetings from Walt Disney World. Your house is going to end up looking like Gilligan's Island. But one of my Patreon supporters is going to get this. But it won't be until April 1st when I send out postcards. Now, something else, I don't know if any of you guys follow me on Instagram, but when I was at the Hard Rock, that is a pretty nifty postcard, Jen. I really do like it. What color, or what color are the eyes? I already answered that one. If any of you guys follow me on Instagram, you'll see a quick little video clip of Diana, this little girl that works in the store at the Hard Rock. And she designed a pin, one of the newest Hard Rock pins for Orlando. And I got her on video. She gave me one of her pins that she created. It's right here. Diana at Hard Rock created this. These two little records spin also on the pin. It's a pretty nice pin. She did a pretty great job on it. It says Orlando 2018 on the pin. And I think it's just one pin, but it looks like two. It looks like two pins, but it's only one pin. And she signed it. She signed the backing, the paper part. She took the wrapper off and signed this. And the pin, she undid it and signed the back of it because she created this pin. So my plan is to give this away to one of you guys. So what I'm gonna do, I'm letting you guys know now, you guys can have a signed autographed pin from the Hard Rock Live and the creator of this pin. If this live video gets over 50 views, I think that's what I'm gonna do. So if this video gets over 50 views over from Monday to next Friday, I will ship this off to one of you guys that are watching now, and anybody that leaves comments down below that says, hey, I want that pin. I'm a pin collector. I'll take it. So all you got to do is after this video post, go down, leave a comment. Say, yeah, I'd like that pin. Next Friday, I'll go through the comments, see, and take all the names and put them in the hat like I did when I gave away that 2 terabyte hard drive. Pull somebody's name out, and you guys will get this pin. Alex already wants the pin. Okay, Alex. Well, all you got to do is, you can't do it now. I don't think the comments will stay. But once this video posts live, just leave a comment in the thing below, and I will ship that out to one of you guys. Anyway, that's about it. Or just shout out. You just got a shout out from Chris Bissell from Cinema. It's the sticker on your laptop. Oh, I got, yeah. See that right there? There it is, right there. Free shout out. Oh, come on. I don't even know where. Oh, you. I got the shout out, or I gave the shout out because of the sticker. Hey, Dustin, how are you doing? I'm surprised you could even see that sticker. It's so small on my laptop. How many people put stickers on the back of their laptops? I don't know. I don't have that many, but I do have some. This thing's like 5 years old. I'm due for another Chromebook. I don't want another Chromebook, though it's done me well, but I need a Windows device. But just for editing video and stuff, you can't really edit video on a Chromebook, but it's great for everything else. It's great for keeping up on my website and YouTube. But 5 years old and still works like that. It's that fast. Once I open it, boom, it's ready to go. Best $154 laptop you could get, right? Chromebooks. This thing here, let's see here, what do we do? Oh boy, there's a lot here. You got a shout out from him. Well, oh, I wasn't keeping up with the messages. Well, tell him thank you so much. The live show chat now does stream on playback. Does it? It's been a week, Lip Davis, so I have no idea. I did not know that it works that way. So everything you guys are writing now will be on the video when it posts live? I have a ton on my Chromebook. Yeah, I bet you do, Jen. This is all I have. I could use more stickers, reminding me, see here. Alex says, remind me to show you on my MacBook, Rick. Dustin says, I'm good, buddy. How are you, buddy? Not too bad. Today's been a pretty amazing day. I didn't get to do everything I wanted to do in Metropolis, but I got to do some stuff I never knew existed within that town. And I do have another thing that's going on in Metropolis. They have a really, really old-timey movie theater. Real fast here. Jen Vargas says, I have a bunch of Maker Faire Orlando stickers I'll give you. Thank you. I could use a Maker Faire sticker right here. I would like that. That'd be pretty awesome. In Metropolis, Illinois, not only am I going to spend the night really soon within that real haunted mansion that you guys are going to see this week, also, they have a really, really old movie theater that's been closed down for maybe 100 years. That's what it looks like. It was probably built like in 1901 or 1902 or something. And it's been vacant and run down and not open for at least 50 years. I don't know. I've shot video out in front of it before at nighttime going over to the Superman statue. The town and people like Jim and the people like William and Laura that own this mansion right here, William and Laura, I'll give you their address and or the name of the place once again, so you could Google and Facebook or Google Plus or whatever their establishment. But people like them have been doing fundraisers to get this old movie theater back up and running. They're going to have the balcony, like the presidential balconies in it, and it'll seat like 150 people. They're going to extend the stage out so that they could do live performances on top of having movies. And I found the person that has the key to that theater. So, I didn't find him, but I was told to speak with a certain person in town that has the actual keys to the movie theater. So not only am I going to spend the night in this haunted mansion, I am going to stop in on my next days off and try and get the key and explore this abandoned 1901 movie theater. And so I have a lot of cool stuff getting ready to go on video. Lib Davis says, I've really been enjoying Caitlin Larkin's YouTube channel. Thanks for letting me know about her channel. You're welcome. She's a sweet girl. She's pretty fun and nice. It was really awesome of her to sit in on my video with me. So she's a vibe girl at the Hard Rock. So she's in charge of looking for people that if somebody walks in and she notices, she keeps an eye on the people in there, and if they're wearing like a Iron Maiden t-shirt or something like that, she might sneak Iron Maiden onto the music list, to make that person have a magical day and stuff. I watched one of her videos last week to try and show a little bit of support for thanking her for coming on my channel. She had a George Harrison top 10 riffs, I think it was, or top 5 riffs, maybe top 10. And I kind of enjoyed it. I hope I got to check out more of her videos, but if they're like that, because I went on her live. She went live like the next night after she was on my channel, and I was hoping people were going to join in. I was sharing it all on social media that she's live, so you guys could talk to her and stuff, but it didn't go too well that night. And then I told her when she was live, yeah, you need to just don't focus on if nobody shows up at the moment. It's not the end of the world. Think about the replays. Just talk to the camera like this, because yeah, you may only get a few people there, but the replay, they're gonna watch. I'm gonna watch, and going back and seeing that video, I realized she has a pretty good channel. I kind of like that whole Beatles thing. I really liked it. Or there's something else here. Jen Vargas says, I subscribe to her too. Yeah, well, yeah, she's pretty awesome, Jen. You should go in there and say hi to her. And she's the person that could play our music. Lip Davis, I watched the George Harrison video. Thumbs up. Yeah, I watched that one too. It was kind of cool that she broke out an acoustic guitar and kind of played a little bit too. She also posted the John Stamos Beach Boys stuff, because the Beach Boys were there like 10 days before then or something, before my birthday. I missed the Beach Boys concert. I've seen the Beach Boys at Disney, at Epcot during the Flower and Garden Festival and stuff, but I've never seen them at Universal Studios. And yeah, the Universal concert, that's a much larger stage than what Epcot has, and I think that would have been a really fun time. For $1, you cannot beat McDonald's coffee. The only good thing at McDonald's, the coffee. It used to be the French fries too, but I'm a coffee person, and this is pretty good stuff. All right, guys, I should probably start ending this. So if anybody wants that coconut, $3 or more on Patreon, and this could be yours. I'm not going to guarantee it, because just somebody's going to get it. You will get a postcard, but anybody just watching now, I like the Killers concert video on her channel. I've never seen it. I've never seen the video of the Killers concert. When you said Killers, I'm thinking Jerry Lee Lewis, because he's the killer, right? And he just played at the Strawberry Festival in Plant City, and I kind of wish I could have went there and seen him, because he's the real killer. But if anybody out there wants this, just remember in the comment section below, just say, hey Rick, I'll take that pin. And the light's not that good, but she did write it in permanent marker on the cardboard here. She signed that, and she did pull the pin off and sign the pin. So I'll bet that was a great show. God, yeah, I was looking at the pictures on social media of Jerry Lee, and yeah, I don't know how old he is. Where's the phone at? Let me open this phone here. I'm curious if I could unlock my phone. Sometimes your thumbprint just does not work. Okay, let's see. How old is Jerry Lee Lewis?
Jerry Lee Lewis is 82 years old.
82 years old. So he's 82 years old. And the photos I seen, he looked it. But it doesn't matter. He could. I'm sure he still rocks. I was more of a Jerry Lee Lewis fan than an Elvis fan. Even though I never did the whole Jerry Lee Lewis Memphis area tour stuff, I did hit Graceland, which would make you think that I'm more of an Elvis fan, but no, I'm a Jerry Lee Lewis fan. All right, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and wind this down, end it, not go the full hour tonight, and I will talk to you on the next one. Just keep an eye out, because I still don't know what channel. If you guys are subscribers to my other channels, which is Rick Sayers Almost Daily Vlog, because I may post the Haunted Mansion video over there, or I may split it up. I may put the long video over on this channel and just do the haunted or the tour of the house on that channel. You guys here on this channel may see the flooding and the house, and I may show you guys everything, the wedding chapel that's inside the house. I think that's what I'm going to do. But I think tomorrow I'm probably going to go ahead and just put the house part on the other channel. Haunted highlights. I'm thinking about my other channels, because I'm operating 3 channels now. The truck driving channel and travel channel, I have plans for that. And tonight kind of helped me out thinking about what I wanted to do. Now that I have the RV, what? And a black cat. In Kentucky, that house, no, it's that's that one's actually not that old. That was built like in it's not that old. I don't know, I forget when Whitehaven was built, and that was abandoned for quite a few years. Then the University of Kentucky took charge of that and turned it into the rest area and everything else. No, this is a real mansion. It's a home. People live in it. And it's a pretty amazing place. It looks just like the Munsters house. When I was walking outside, walking around, the Munsters theme from the TV show was going through my head. You want to see the kitty? There she is. There she is. Look at the camera, kitty. Look at the camera. I thought that was drool. It's a whisker. It's a whisker. That's kitty. Still no name. You guys tell me if it's a boy or a girl, because I don't know. I'm not gonna look. I don't want to look. I don't want to know if it's a boy or a girl. I mean, I want to know, but I don't care. No, but it's a totally different house. It's right on the river in Metropolis, Illinois. It's on Millionaire Row, is what they call that front street. It's where, like back in the early 1800s, all the millionaires, all the shippers, the people that own the ships and stuff like that. You think it's a boy? Elvira, if it's here, there. What is it, a boy or a girl? I don't know. She was just licking herself, or himself. Bubbles from the Trailer Park Boys. I just seen a music video with him in it. I think it was Fly By Night or something like that from Rush. They were in the studio and it was a live. I forget what song it was. It's a girl. She acts like a girl. But Bubbles was playing guitar standing right beside Geddy Lee, and that was kind of cool. Oh, yeah, I don't know. She acts like a girl, and she's clingy. She's clingy, like a closer to the heart. That's the video? Yeah. I didn't know he even sang. Or you mean Bubbles? Geddy Lee doesn't wear glasses, I don't think. But Bubbles, I don't think, sang on there. I didn't even know he played guitar. But I guess he did because he was with Rush. She's turning all up. She's rolling. She's rolling and flipping around. But I'm going to go ahead and sign off, guys. And, yeah, Bubbles. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know he played guitar, especially good enough to play with Rush. Because they're all like virtuosos. Bubbles used to play football? Probably. I don't know. I need to catch up. I know the Trailer Park Boys have a new TV show or movie out or something like that on Netflix. Like Trailer Park Boys Leave USA or something. I forget. I seen it. I was looking to see when the new Marvel shows were firing up. Watch the Trailer Park Boys episode Closer to the Heart. Okay, well, once I'm done here, I'll fire it right up on the TV. I'll check it out. I just seen the music video or the music thing on YouTube. I didn't know there was an episode. Definitely something to check out. I'm a big Rush fan. Rush, 80s music, Def Leppard. I'm a few episodes into Jessica Jones. Jessica is back on the air? I didn't even know that was back on the air. I've been getting lots of movies. Oh, Alex is... hold on, what was that? Oh, I didn't know he was on Trailer Park Boys on an episode. That's pretty cool. He's a virtuoso. Excellent guitar player. March 8th on Netflix. Okay, yeah, I have not... I've been watching movies. I finished Doctor Who. I had 3 episodes left before the regeneration part, and I finished those yesterday. So I seen the new female Doctor finally. I don't know what's going on with the series. How come it's not on now? Because usually after Christmas during the regeneration, every time there's a new Doctor, the series starts. You know, you got the episodes so you can watch them all. Nothing's going on yet, but I watched that, and then I started watching movies. So I have Coco, and I downloaded a bunch of movies. Jumanji 1 and Jumanji 2, Welcome to the Jungle. I watched Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle last night, thinking I would hate it. And because I'm a big Goonies fan. I love Jumanji. I love the 80s movies, you know, that Spielberg-esque type movies. and I didn't think I would get that feeling from Jumanji 2, and I didn't. I didn't get the nostalgic feeling from Jumanji 2, but I did get a lot of laughs. I thought Jack Black's character was freaking great. When the girl turned into Jack Black, and she had to go pee, and she had to pull her thing out to go pee, and she didn't know how to use it, and so The Rock and everybody's trying to teach her how to stand up and go to the bathroom, being a boy and stuff. It was pretty funny. Jack Black he made that movie. And The Rock, I'm not a huge Rock fan, but The Rock was really, really good in Jumanji. He made me laugh. So, 2 characters in that movie, made me laugh. I watched Into the Wild for the first time. Into the Wild's a great movie. I watched some YouTubers up in Alaska, RVers that travel the country in motorhomes or in minivans and stuff like that and live in them. And one guy, he would go up to Alaska every year to work, and he has a YouTube channel. I forget who he is, but he went up there and found the bus from Into the Wild. It's through Kodiak country and everything else. There's bears and stuff like that, but there's a replica of that bus in some little town in Alaska, and you can go check that out. 2014 Trailer Park Boys Don't Legalize It. That's a good one. And Countdown to Liquor Day. Everybody's into the Trailer Park Boys. Must be a great show. I've only caught like 1 or 2 episodes, but maybe I'm gonna have to check it out. I'm gonna check out the Rush episode, definitely. But you guys want to laugh? It's you don't have that nostalgia from Jumanji, but Jumanji Part 2. It's on Google Play, so you guys can check it out, or if you have iTunes, it's on there. I would drive across Canada if I had an RV, Lip Davis says. I have an RV, and I don't know if I want to drive. I would drive from like Washington State up to Alaska through Canada in the RV. I've driven the whole country. I've left New York in Canada. I went over by Niagara, went to the Hard Rock, checked out Niagara Falls, and then I had to drive all the way across to British Columbia. And that was a pretty nice drive. At first it was a little bit confusing, but I got it. Went to that Apple place. Was it by Toronto or Ontario or something? I forget. But they have like a big apple farm with a building shaped like an apple. Went there. I've been to the Edmonton Mall, which is kind of like the Mall of America without the amusement park. When I was there, they only had an indoor water park at the Edmonton Mall. But I've done that in my truck, but I don't know if I would do it in the RV. I'm not wealthy. My plan is, this is my plan, what I was going to tell you guys. I have 3 YouTube channels. I have this channel, the Almost Daily Vlog channel, and a truck driving travel channel. I'm thinking, keep doing what I'm doing on this channel, just my normal daily stuff. And on my travel truckers channel called Road King Trucking, I'm going to change the name of that to Road King Trucking and Travels. I'm going to focus on different routes and oversized vehicle friendly places once I'm out in the RV more. And on my other channel, the Almost Daily Vlog channel, I want to go out for like 60 days and do Route 66 and do haunted Route 66. I want to do a series of videos called the hauntings of Route 66 or something like that. And then I kind of want to learn the history of Route 66 and find the ghost of the pasts, type things. Give that spooky scenario of Route 66, not the crazy roadside attraction stuff, but the spooky side of it. And I think that's what I'm going to focus on that other channel that's growing much faster than this channel. But I really don't post over there very often. Like I said, people are subscribing over there maybe to keep me from posting. They're going, if we keep subscribing, maybe he won't post anymore. That'll shut him up. I don't know. Hey, what are you doing? She's just staring into the light. I'll have to come through Tulsa then. Okay. I love Tulsa, part of Route 66. There's a lot of Oklahoma, really good sections of Route 66 in Oklahoma. Missouri has some great sections. Kansas has some pretty good sections. None like Arizona. Arizona has some of the best sections, but Oklahoma's right up there. I love a lot of Route 66. Route 66 kind of veers off in different ways, like through Tulsa and stuff like that. I think there's like 3 different routes on Route 66 going through Tulsa, and I want to do them all. I just want to take my time, but money is going to be the issue, so I'm probably not going to be able to do that for at least 12 months. I got to find a way to generate money while I'm on the road, because if I'm not out here making money in my truck, I need to find a way to generate revenue while I'm out there. So I'm starting to create t-shirts on Spreadshirt.com. Obviously I have my Patreon, and hopefully by then I will be able to monetize YouTube to help out a little bit. There is an old and a new Route 66. Yeah, I'm aware of that, but also I know back in the day, like in the 1940s or 1930s or something like that, when they were building up some of the towns, Route 66 might be like 5 streets up and like a couple streets down, and then there'd be another part of Route 66 just a couple streets down from that. But as you exit town, they all kind of merge together and keep going. I don't know what towns those are in. I've been on a few while I've been in my truck, but never in a personal vehicle. But that is a big plan, and it's something I want to document. I would like to find a real book publisher rather than self-publishing, and do like I said, the ghost of Route 66, document it on video for YouTube, and do a book, and not being self-published. But that's all in the works, because every other book that we've had made has been self-published. Was it Prisoner Died on Route 66, the old one? I don't know what you're talking about. I know there's some stories, like in Tulsa, of a town where I think it was over by Route 66, where like 300 or 400 black people there was a fire or something like that, and that some Klan members started and killed like hundreds of black people. I got to do a lot of research and stuff. Thank God I have like 12 months to do the research, because, even then I don't know if I'm going to have the finances to do it, but I'm going to try it. But I know there's a lot of crazy stories, and I don't know about, was it a hitchhiking prisoner or a prisoner that escaped that died out on the road, or are you talking about the whole town that burnt down and everybody died? There's a lot of ghost stories out there. I mean, I found one today that I didn't even know existed. 5 different spirits live within this house, they say. And I need to do some research on that, because I still don't know how people tell if there's 1 spirit, 2 spirits, 3 spirits. How can they tell the difference in the spirits? Actually, I don't believe in ghosts. So, but I mean, if I see one, then I know there's an afterlife, so I'm not afraid to see one. I would be excited to see a ghost. I would go, wow, there's a ghost. That means there's something after this. Jen Vargas says, we'll put our heads together and get you some financing. I don't know how. I really don't. It would be amazing if I can pull this off. There was a race riot in Tulsa in the 20s. Yeah, okay, that's what I was talking about, was the race riot. And I know the sheriff and police department and stuff like that, I forget where I even heard that story. GoFundMe? I've tried GoFundMe before. It's never helped. Because one thing, I feel guilty, because people are funding you and they want a product. I don't have a product. I'm using it for the money I would be using for me, because I want to put a book together and shoot YouTube videos. And I'm not really being able to give back. I mean, buying a coconut now and then to give out isn't really giving back to people that support me on a GoFundMe. And if people donate, I feel guilty for Patreon supporters. That's why I will take the money sometimes, go to Best Buy and get something as a prize on YouTube to give to the Patreon supporters, or I give out the postcards once a month. It's because I feel like I need to give back, because these people are, I mean, $3 a month may not sound like a lot, but Spreadshirt pays you $12 a shirt. No. I signed up for Spreadshirt last night, and I created three shirts, I believe. I think you get $1.72 or something per shirt. Much like Zazzle, I have like a bunch of shirts and sweatshirts and hoodies and stuff like that on Zazzle. I think I get $1.09 for a t-shirt on Zazzle, and I think like $1.72 on Spreadshirt. Something like that. You could put $3, $1, $2, $3, what you want the money you want from the t-shirt. But then if you jack it up more than $3, the shirt becomes like $29. Who wants to buy a $29 t-shirt? And even you go the Mothman Museum here, they're like $15. So the people at the Mothman Museum or the Superman Museum, they try and keep their shirt prices low so people buy them, but their profit isn't that great. I don't know. I'm looking at YouTube yard sale. I'm thinking get stuff at antique stores and stuff, maybe some Route 66 merchandise or some Disney merchandise or Universal merchandise, and sell it on yard sale, not in Florida, to people that can't get to Florida to get that stuff. Like if I'm in Illinois or something like that, I could go on Facebook yard sale and sell a magnet, a Disney magnet, or some people collect pins, sell some pins, or just anything. I'm thinking, when I sold my motorcycle to get my tires for the RV, it took me like 30 minutes after posting. I had 254 people contact me within 30 minutes of making that posting, and like 2 hours later I had $1,000 in my hand. So I know the service works. I know Facebook yard sale works, so that might be an option. It's something I really want to do. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be around this earth. I'm old. I'm probably right up there. I'm getting close to Jerry Lee Lewis age. I don't know. I just don't know how much longer I'm going to have, and so I need to find a way to generate revenue to be able to do that. But I also need to find a way to give back to the people that help me. Otherwise, that guilt will set in. It's the right time of the year to sell a cycle. It is, and it went fast. I couldn't believe how fast that motorcycle sold. What? Ugh. I'm pretty old, Jen. I'm kitty cat. I'm like the old cat lady on The Simpsons. Right? She likes that. She likes under her chin rubbed. She'll just go to sleep doing that. Alright, go lay down. Oh, go lay down. Alright, guys, I'm going to go ahead and edit video and get this thing up and ready to go and decide what I want to do with the video, because I don't post until Monday on this channel, but I might post early. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. It was such an exciting day, and if the video comes out really good, it's like sometimes I'll buy somebody a present. Yeah, she does. Elvira, you've already named her? Lib Davis? I just been calling her Kitty. And I'm a big Elvira fan. Jim at the Superman Museum, he also owns the Americana Hollywood Museum. He has quite a bit of Cassandra's stuff. Elvira, a lot of her stuff from her house, and a lot like her jewelry and some of her clothing and stuff like that within his establishment, because he worked in Hollywood for like 25 years and he knows quite a few people. Elvira's not a bad name, but I never thought of it. I still don't know what to call her. I might call her Elvira. That's 3 syllables though. That's a lot to pronounce. Elvira, I need to shorten it somehow to 1 syllable. Right? You want to be called Elvira, just 1 syllable? She said, yeah. All right, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and go and take care of this cat, edit video, and I will talk to you on the next one. Like I said, leave a comment below. Hey, I want that pin, Rick. And next Friday, I'll go through everybody that said that, pull the names out, write their names on a paper, drop it in my Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights caretaker's hat, and do a drawing. And hopefully it won't take me 30 days to get this off in the mail like it did that 2 terabyte hard drive. It's just hard to find parking, you know, in this massive truck in a small post office parking lot. Safe travels, Rick, out there. Thank you, Jen. Clark, thank you so much. Dustin, awesome. And Lip Davis says, boy, it just disappeared. See you on the funny pages. I want the pin. Well, write it down below once this video's done. And I will talk to you guys on the next one. I love you all. Peace out, everybody.